Hi, I'm Tom Coughing, CEO of Coughing Data Warehousing, and thank you for coming. We're going to learn about the row number command on Oracle. I've sorted it first in my systems tree, but look at all the systems. I can query, migrate, join. This is a brilliant tool called Nexus. I'm going to build a query. I right-click on my claims table and I go, hey, I want to go to Super Join Builder. Show me that claims table. I want to see it visually. And actually show me what it joins to. Subscribers? Yeah, I want to see all the subscribers and the claims they filed. And it shows the two tables. Let's blow that up a little bit. Now that we have that, just pick the columns I want to see on the report. Nexus builds the SQL for you. And now my SQL has been built. I'd like to put an order by statement there so we can see the data sorted. So I just go to the order by tab and say order by subscriber number, member number, and now I'm going to execute this query. And here it comes. There it is. Now I want you to understand this data. So understand that we have a subscriber number 1,000,001. It's the very first subscriber number, starting at 1,000,001. It's the Anderson family. So a subscriber number represents a family. Within the subscriber 1,000,001, we have Linda Anderson, member 1, Michael Anderson, 2, and Bill Anderson, member number 3. So subscriber number is a family. Within the family, we have different members. Here's the Baker family, 1,000,002 subscriber number. And then there's multiple members in the Baker family who have filed claims as well. So subscriber number is a family. And then within the family are varying member numbers. So an individual is a subscriber number, member number combination. Go up to view here. Let's view this in light mode so we can see our row number. Everything I show will seem like, Tom, it's a little simple. Oh, that's pretty fancy. And in the end, you're going to go, it's brilliant. So here's the query. Here's our join. We just ran. Now let's come down here and put a row number in. This is an analytic. I just put in row underscore number, open paren, close paren, because this is a function, an analytic function on Oracle. When I put over, they go, hey, how will you sort the data first? So we say, listen, before you do the row number, order the data first by subscriber number and then member number within subscriber number. And I put my M row, which is what I'll call this. So we'll sort the data before we do anything by subscriber number, member number. That's why they call it an ordered analytic. We're ordering the data. And then once the data is sorted or ordered, we'll put in the row number. And here we go. You'll see the data is sorted first by subscriber 1,000,001, and then within that, members 1, 2, and 3, and then subscriber 1,000,002, 1, 2, 3. Then we just put a row number out here. Go to the first row and just do the calculation. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2,000 rows, so you can see we actually have a row number from 1 to 2,000. Not a big deal, but that's the first part so that we can start to order the data and identify which rows we want to go after. Now, this is really important. You'll see this on all ordered analytics. You can say partition by as a keyword and tell them when you want calculations to reset. You can think of it as a group by. Partition things by subscriber number, which kind of insinuates it'll be sorted by subscriber number. And then within that, we'll order by member number. So now when we run this calculation, the row number will reset with each partition of subscriber number. So let's take a look at the data right now. We're going to see the partition by subscriber number, which means give me subscriber 1,000,001 first. And notice I've got row number 1 to 9 because it's subscriber 1,000,001. They've actually filed 9 claims as a family. And then reset the calculation and start over. Now I've got row 1 to 9, row 1 to 7. The Bakers have filed 7 claims and so on. So partition by means group by and then reset by that grouping of subscriber number. So each time the subscriber number changes, start the calculation of row number over. Now, this is where I'm going to get very specific. Students used to always ask me, hey, Tom, how do I get the first claim or the last two claims? And I go, oh, that's tricky. Let's see. We're going to start to show you the last claim for each person. And we're going to give them a row number of 1 for the last claim. So this is the way it'll start. So my goal here, remember, with a partition by, I control when things reset. And then I can order the data, so I can manipulate things so the last claim comes first for each person. So that's what I'm going to do here. Watch very carefully. I'm going to go, hey, I want to partition by the subscriber number and the member number. So I put a comma in there. So they go, oh, you want this to reset and track each individual. I go, yes, subscriber number, member number combination. And then within that, I want to order by the claim date. And I want the last claim to be the first. So I'll order by the claim date descending. So the last claim for each individual gets a row number 1. That's the key. I can control who's going to get a row number 1, which will be the last claim. So I just move my result sets over here. Now watch. This is Linda Anderson's last claim. This is Michael Anderson's last claim. If you look how this is sorted for him, it's claim date descending. And Bill, this is his last claim. That data for Bill Anderson sorted by claim date descending. So the last claim for each individual person gets a 1. We're also seeing 2 and 3 and 4 row numbers, which is their other claims. We don't want to do that. Now we're going to take it further and say, I only want to see the last claim for each individual person. To do that, you see, you can't use a where clause in a query on data that hasn't been calculated yet. So we're going to put this data, calculate it, and put it in a derived table and go, hey, it's been calculated. Then we'll use the where clause. So watch this. I say with, I give the table a name, my derived table. I could have called it Tom, anything I want. And I go as, with table name as. I put an open paren and a close paren down here. It will run everything within the paren as the query, get a result, but then it puts the result in a temporary table. So, hey, it's been calculated. Since it's been calculated and is in a derived table, I can come down and say, now I want to select everything from my derived table, my table name. Again, I could have called it Tom, select everything from Tom, where M row equals 1. And they go, oh, Tom, you only got where the rows were equal to 1, the last claim for each person. And I go, that's exactly what I got. There's a last claim for Linda, the last claim for Michael, the last claim for Bill, and so on. Notice they all have row number 1. That's why I put it in a derived table. I can use my where M row equals 1, and now that's all I see. I'm going to show you a little different technique here, because here's what we're going to want this time. We're going to get the first 2 claims for each person. Give me the first 2. I want to see 2 of them for each person if they file at least 2 claims. And we'll give them rows 1 and 2. That's our whole goal here. We'll sort this a little differently. Now watch what we do here. We want the first 2 claims for each person. So I'm going to build a derived table with a different technique. This is another way to do it. You say select everything from, and they go, oh, this is how you'll populate the derived table. What will you call it? And I go, I'll call it my derived table. So notice a little different format. In SQL Server, this is called a common table expression. But these are used on all systems. And then I can put my where clause right here, where the M rows less than 3. And I'm going to sort this data once I get it back by subscriber number, member number, or order by column 1 and column 2 at the top. Now watch. I want to get the first 2 claims. So I just changed the order by to order by claim date ascending for each individual. And now they go, what do you have here? And I go, 1,000,001, there's the first and second claim. 1,000,002 for Michael, first and second claim. And all the way down here. How clever is that? You can use the row number with the derived table to just pull out the exact columns that you want to see on the report. Thank you for coming. Really enjoyed having you today. This row number is really powerful. Nothing's more powerful than the Nexus. It's taken us 18 years to build this masterpiece. Why don't you try it out? Download it for a free trial at coughingdw.com. And if you're interested in purchasing, I know you will be, just give me an email or call me on my cell phone. I can work something out with you. Thank you so much for coming today.